Sarah and Mark had been together for years. Their relationship was once filled with love, passion, and promises for a future together. But as time went on, a darkness crept into their lives, slowly eroding the foundation of their once idyllic romance. It started with small things. Innocuous disagreements turned into heated arguments, fueled by simmering resentment. Harsh words were exchanged, leaving emotional scars that refused to heal. One stormy night, as rain lashed against the windows, Sarah stumbled upon an old book in the attic. Its leather-bound cover was worn and weathered, hinting at the passage of time. Curiosity got the better of her, and she opened it, revealing pages filled with cryptic symbols and incantations. Unbeknownst to her, the book was a vessel for dark forces longing to be unleashed. Intrigued and desperate for a way to mend their failing relationship, Sarah began to experiment with the rituals described in the book. She foolishly believed that she could invoke an ancient power that would bind her and Mark together forever. Unaware of the darkness she was awakening, she convinced Mark to participate in the rituals. At first, they experienced a fleeting sense of euphoria, as if their love had been rekindled. But soon, strange occurrences began to unfold. Shadows danced in the corners of their vision, and unsettling whispers echoed through the empty rooms of their home. Sarah and Mark's once beautiful relationship turned into a nightmare. Their emotions twisted and warped. Love turned to obsession, and tenderness became possessiveness. They clung to each other with an iron grip, unable to escape the suffocating hold they had on one another. Their friends and family noticed the change, but their warnings fell on deaf ears. Sarah and Mark were trapped in a web of their own making, unable to break free. As the days passed, the house itself seemed to come alive with malevolent energy. Walls bled a dark, viscous substance, and the air grew thick with an otherworldly presence. Sleep became a distant memory as nightmares consumed their nights, merging the line between reality and the supernatural. Mark became consumed by jealousy, convinced that Sarah was plotting against him. His once loving eyes turned cold and calculating. He isolated her from the outside world, keeping her under lock and key within the house that had become their twisted prison. Sarah, no longer recognizing the person she loved, desperately sought a way to break free from the cursed rituals that had led them down this path. She realized that the book held the answers, but the price for liberation was high. In a final act of bravery, Sarah made the decision to destroy the book, hoping that severing their connection to the ancient power would release them from their torment. With trembling hands, she lit a match and watched as the flames engulfed the sinister pages, consuming the dark energy that had plagued their lives. As the last remnants of the book turned to ash, the house trembled, and a scream of fury echoed through the halls. In that moment, Sarah and Mark felt a sudden release, as if a weight had been lifted from their shoulders. They stumbled out of the house, gasping for fresh air, their bodies bruised and scarred from the ordeal. Though free from the grip of the supernatural, the horror they had experienced would forever haunt their memories. Their love had been twisted and contorted beyond recognition, leaving them broken and wary of ever allowing someone into their hearts again. Sarah and Mark would forever carry the scars of their ill-fated relationship, a reminder of the darkness that can lurk behind even the most seemingly perfect unions.